Bonds can swindle the equity investor too. Everything, inflation, I should say, swindles the bond investor too. It swindles the person who keeps their cash under their mattress. It swindles almost everybody. The problem, if you have a business that doesn't take any capital, let's just say the dollar depreciates 90% or something, so things cost 10 times as much. If it doesn't take any capital, you can charge 10 times as much. You've kept your relative position. But most businesses take some capital. If our utility business, just say that the dollar is worth 1/10 some years hence from now, we have to have 10 times the capital investment, basically. And we get paid a return on that. But we have forced capital investment, essentially keep them in the same place. And I wrote an article that related to that, and I will tell you one famous story, which you will all sympathize with. I wrote that story for Fortune, and when I finished it, it was about 7,000 words. And Fortune didn't like publishing 7,000 words, and had my friend Carol Loomis explain that to me, knowing that I would pay more attention to her than anybody else, but being stubborn and male, I said, every word is precious, and they can either run it or not. So then they sent an editor, a very nice guy, out to Omaha, and this guy explained to me that it just wasn't right to use that many words. I said, well, that's fine, but if you don't do it, I'll write it someplace else or something. Very disgusting behavior on my part. And I sent it. It was beginning to bother me a little. So I sent it to my friend Meg Greenfield. And Meg was a great, great, great editor at the Washington Post. And we were very, very good friends. Wonderful woman. And Meg, who was tough as nails with most writers, but she was kind of nice. She didn't want to really hurt me too much. So I said, well, Meg, what do you think? And she said, well, Warren, she says, you don't have to tell everything you know in this article. It made the point. And so I'd write that article shorter, but I'd say more or less the same thing. No, you're better off. If you really could have a totally stable unit of monetary use for the next 100 years, it would be better for business and investors in general.